now arising out of the mountain mulch situation and the settlement by the township of the mountain mulch situation. The township brought this lawsuit to try to recoup some of the expenses that were incurred as a result of the zoning proceedings against mountain mulch. The lawsuit against Mr. Thiel has expanded and involved several attorneys, and we now have the situation to where we're able to settle the matter and put the entire matter behind everybody, end all exposure to the township or any other individual, and prevent any other lawsuits from taking place as a result of this incident and Mr. Thiel's involvement in it. And we're here tonight to ask the board for authorization to settle the matter.
Why don't you explain the monetary components of the settlement?
The monetary component of the settlement is that Mr. Thiel is going to be reimbursed some of his attorney's fees, and that money is going to come from the township's insurance company, who's willing to do that because they're paying for two attorneys, actually, because of the way that the litigation has gone, and they're willing to put that money in, although there is specifically stated that there was no merit to the counterclaim bought by Mr. Thiel. That's specifically stated in the agreement. There is no actual monetary cost to the township to settle this matter. The township did incur a monetary cost in filing fees when it originally filed the lawsuit, as well as had to pay its deductible.
All right. So the dollar amount that the insurance company is paying is, did you announce that?
Yes, it's $18,000.
And I feel like I'm cross-examining.
You are. I'm wilting.
No. Okay. And so the recommendation of the board is that a motion be made to authorize execution of a document entitled Mutual Settlement Agreement and General Release by and between Douglas Township and Mr. Thiel, correct?
Yes.
So that needs to be a motion and a second, and the board needs to vote on that.
I'll second. Call for a vote.
Kaiser, aye.
Kalinsky, aye.
Ziegler, aye.
All right, thank you. And
Thank you.
if anybody has any questions, there's the person to talk to. The document will be a public document after it's fully executed. It's not fully executed yet. So the document will be a public document and available at that time.
I have a question. How much did Mr. Thiel pay for this litigation? All told, how much is he getting out of this? Is he walking away scot-free? Because he done so much damage to the reputation of this township. Plus he did considerable damage to the people that lived in the area and were affected by mountain mulch. It seems ludicrous that he gets away and we got to give him 18 grand. It doesn't make sense.
He's not getting 18 grand. 18 grand.
Yeah, well, that's going
to pay
towards
his
these
attorney's
legal
fees.
fees. We all know lawyers always make
Yes.
money. You didn't answer the questions.
Oh, I thought I did. But he's not. I'm sure he's out of pocket some. I don't know what that amount is.
Well, you have no idea.
No, he represents us, so
Yeah,
he
I
wouldn't know
know.
what the fees are going back and forth.
Yeah.
That would be between Tile and his counsel.
Does this, you know, it leaves a nasty taste in my mouth, I'll tell you that much, with that guy.
Understood.
Just to reiterate so that everybody hears it again, you did state that it is on paper that his lawsuit back against the township had zero merit.
No merit.
Yes.
Meaning that it was BS. We'll just call it like it is.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to verify that for the record.
Correct. And this was strictly for monetary purposes. If
Right.
you want to look at it that way, on the part of the insurance company.
That was good for you to say that, Josh.
Yes.
I got one quick
Exactly.
question. Is there any stipulation, can he ever run for another office?
There's no stipulation preventing him from running for public office,
So we
and in
could have
fact,
it
I don't
independent?
even think that's legally enforceable.
Oh, okay.
in
We'll
this
leave it
kind
up
of
to our
agreement.
voters.
Okay,
And that is what the board ultimately is deciding to do. It's up to the voters.
I think that would violate his civil rights.
okay. Hate to see this happen again.
Yeah.
Bernie, for as long as I live in this township, if that man ever runs, I will run everything I have against him to make sure he never gets a seat on that board ever again.
This ends the whole deal then?
This is it. This is it. It's behind us. All right?
I have 3 copies for signatures. Do you want to take them with you?
Sure.